Johnny in Fontana.
Hey, Johnny in Fontana.
Yo, what's up, dude? Long time listener, love the show.
Thanks.
Quick question. Are you guys separating hip hop and rap, or are you guys considering hip hop all in one?
I just call it all the same thing. But like
me too.
Yeah, you know, because look, man, like I grew up in a time where there just wasn't enough. I just grew up when it was what it was because there wasn't enough artists to start splintering it off. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I just call it all the same.
I started with Wu-Tang, but then I'm from LA, so I got into a lot of the LA underground scene.
Okay.
Like there's like R.A. the Rugged Man.
Yeah, he can spit. Yeah.
He's on tour right now.
All them guys from Project Blows, AC Alone, Freestyle Fellowship, some cats from Visionaries, 2 Minutes.
But look, man, I like AC Alone, I like Freestyle Fellowship, but I think they're overrated, man. I had their albums, I couldn't listen to them.
Yeah, I get you. There's some songs that are just a little too.
Like I had all that shit. All balls don't bounce. You know, like I'm familiar with them dudes, but I think they had like a lot of buzz to them, but just, you know, they were cool, but I don't think I'd pick somebody from the Far Side over that just because they were fun to listen to.
They're old school. We kind of paved the way in the fans.
Yeah. Freestyle Fellowship.
About, like Blood from Atmosphere.
I think he's touring right now. Atmosphere. He's not my taste, but they got.
That's what I'm asking. Like, it kind of sounds like Rock? You guys are talking about rap.
A$AP Rock is on the list. A$AP Rock is
on the. I call it all the same, bro.
A$AP Rocky or A$AP Rock?
No, the white dude. A$AP Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, from cat that used to be from like LP, right? Def Jux.
Yeah, he was down with all them cats. Yep.
Yeah, like LP, he's another sick ass motherfucker that he's never getting mentioned. He's only up on game right now because he's with Killer Mike. You know?
Yeah, but but back in the day,
he's a better.
They fuck with Company Flow.
He's a rapper. He's a better producer than he's a rapper too.
I wasn't crazy about Company Flow either because he was just too mechanical in his delivery. But that was just my taste. Once again. But that's just me. Too, but I fuck with him. I think he's awesome. He's a great producer and all that shit. Who's next?
Incredible producer.
I think we have time for one more.
We have time for. Can we just skip top of the hour and do?
Sure.
Or we'll just skip the top of the hour. Take a couple more because I feel like the callers didn't get a chance to weigh in. All right. Who's next?
Brian in Maryland.
Hey, Brian. You got Justin and Jude.
Hey, what up, Jude? I ain't gonna get at you, man. After listening to everybody talk. The shit and like from the battle rappers like Super Nat and all them, and then I thought like Craig G, Spoonie G down to Locksmith. It just depends on what you like, and perception isn't always the best fucking judge. You know, everybody likes shit. You know, because I can go from like Cool Mo, he crushed LL, and he was the only nigga that I thought ever beat L. That lethargic, lazy. He went through all the L's and shit on L. He had the album cover with the G's on the fucking Kango. You know, all the way back out to fucking Reggie Noble. And Reggie's a beast. But he was like, it was always jokes, and no one ever gave him the love he should have got. Niggas always talk about Kane. Kane can write for other people in their fucking style, and the shit is dope. No one said anything about Jay Electronica. You know, motherfuckers probably don't even know what that is. He ghost wrote for everybody. Somebody just brought up Cube. They forgot about DOC. They forget about everybody out there with Dre.
Well, yeah, like look, DOC is I love that. DOC, he got that because of the fucking. He only had that one fucking album, but that album's a classic. I'm right there with you, and he can spit, and he wrote for everybody.
He wrote for everybody.
Yeah, he wrote for everybody.
Like it. And they say the battle rappers, them some of the tightest motherfuckers, but every battle rapper can't make a damn record. And see, and that's the thing.
Yeah, there was way back in the day, there was a cat, Juice, freestyle cat. That motherfucker spit his ass off and just couldn't make a record. So he's out of Chicago. Like, he was a shit. So I didn't even bring a lot of those people up just because, not because I didn't know them or think that they didn't deserve to be on, but I was just kind of working within the parameters that this guy was dealing with.
This guy's list.
Because I already don't agree with him within his own parameters to start bringing in all these other cats.
All the poisonous animals probably stung and bit his ass down there. He's a little fucked up.
He might die from a platypus. Yes.
Locksmith dope as shit too, and not a lot of people are gonna know who that is.
Locksmith is dope. He's a West Coast cat, ain't he?
From the Bay.
Yeah.
Good dude.
He's dope as shit.
Good dude.
Yep. Them backpackers.
Whoops. Yeah, actually, nobody from Hyro got any love. They gave no love to Hyro.
You know what's funny? Last Saturday, I was at a show with AC Alone and Pep Love.
No shit.
Looking at this list right now, no love.
Yeah, Hyro got no love, and shit.
Project Blow got no love either.
Nope. I don't know who. Some of them shits like the groups, like Souls and Mentions first album. I just love that shit to death, and they was spitting. Yo, Camp Low ain't getting no love neither. I love Camp Low's album.
You love Camp, and I know you love that joint.
This is it, huh? All right, who's next?
Chop in Waco, Texas.
Waco. Chop.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Yo, Justin, I want to know, man, why is Pun never mentioned in these top 5, top 10, man? Like
Pun's on here. He made this.
Pun's
made this one.
Pun's top 20. He's like, what is he, like 18, 17, some shit
He's
like
23. That? Big Pun's 23.
Oh, excuse me.
He's 23.
23. There you go. Pun made the list.
He made the list. But I look at Pun. I think Pun falls into what Jude was saying before about Andre being on the group. Different people not having the catalog that compares necessarily. Unfortunately, we lost him too early.
We did lose him super early. But Pun's
the problem. But
go ahead.
Sorry. So the only problem I have with this, like, Pun's catalog is probably as deep as Biggie. It's only 2 albums, but
Biggie had a double disc. So it's 3 discs. And he had all the other Puff Daddy stuff.
Look, man, I love Pun, but Biggie's albums are much better than Pun's albums, dog.
Content-wise, yes, but it's commercial. But I mean, Pun could make. I mean, hell, the weakest song that I ever heard from Pun was "It's So Hard," and that was a pop hit, pretty much.
It's so hard.
I love that song.
This is what I like about Pun. You know what Pun? This, like, in the 90s, there was all the posse cuts started happening and shit where everybody would jump on each other's track. Pun, you just knew he was gonna murder. Like Pun and Jadakiss, you just knew we're gonna get on somebody's song and shit all on that bitch. Like, you just knew they was gonna body that track. So I'm right there with you on that Pun shit. Johnny Blaze.
I mean, it's all objective and stuff. It's all opinion based. But I mean, I'm from Texas, dude. I put Pun above Scarface at that point because it's like Scarface is dope, but to me, it's like a song like Jesse James was too many curse words within the content. And I'm like, I'm a lyric dude, just the same way Justin said he is. And I'm like, if you put too many of those words in there, you're taking away from the content.
I'm not going to address that. I'm not even close to Scarface.
I'll say this real quick. I know that's the type of lyricist dude I am. I think it's how you use stuff, right? And my thing with Pun was that, like, more than anything else, is that, like, in comparison to everyone else, especially on this list, he has the thinnest exhibition of talent. Right.
But like the thing is, man, the one thing I do love, like the Pun songs that I listen to, he murders the fucking track. Like he just that fucking deep cover 100%. Shit, like all that, like bro, just murder shit. So I'm like, I get my man's argument. Too many cuss words never bums me out. But
that's what I mean. Curse words don't bum me out. But like, you're right. I mean, no, I'm not debating how great Pun was. But literally, it was that first album. And that second album had a lot of questions around it. That second album, Yeah Baby, I think it is, had a lot of questions around it. And he happened to pass away at that same time. So it's like, yeah, we could talk about Biggie having 2 albums, but one of those was a double disc. That's one of the top selling albums of all time.
Well, like going back to like Big L, like he's known for the freestyle. Like everyone referenced the freestyle. the lifestyles of the poor
Poor
and
and
dangerous. I wasn't crazy about that shit, but I did really like his second album. What's it called? Flagrant or Fantastic or some shit like that. It had one word. I fucked with that one though. So you know what I mean? So
What, the big picture?
nah, I forget. Was that the name of it? I forgot. Yeah, I think you might be right. I forgot.
Yeah, the one after that was the Big L Archive. So it's lifestyles and of the poor and dangerous, and then the big picture.
Yeah. Or was it Flamboyant? Was that the name of it?
The label was Flamboyant.
Was it? Yeah, there was something I liked one of them albums a lot. I like the second one better.
There was a track on the big picture called Flamboyant.
Good song. Really good song. I really like that shit. Who's next?
Carlos in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Carlos.
What's happening, Jude? Hey, listen, man. I'm so tired of these lists, right? Because they always leave off somebody. But what I'm realizing is it's a regional issue. Like a lot of these rappers, these people are asking about, I never heard before. I never heard an 8 Ball and MJG track. I never heard. Look, I had never heard Payroll until you played him on the Pill Mix, and he's outstanding. You actually made me like Detroit rap from playing this dude Payroll. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah.
You know, but you got certain MCs take it to another level. I will say Jay-Z, and Wayne, right? They use the double entendre and Nas. These people's rhymes are taught in colleges. They dissect their raps. So a lot of these dudes who are rhyming, just rhyming, I don't put them on the level of an individual who puts so much into their artistry, man. They using double entendre. It's people who can't use a double entendre in a sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like they're putting them in raps. Nobody does it like the double entendre like Jay-Z, Eminem, and Wayne, and Nas, and maybe Nas. That's why I think they are the Mount Rushmore of rap right now, because they use it. It's like collegiate level versus high school basketball. You know, they're on another level with their lyricism.
You know what I was thinking during this thing is like maybe one of these days, Justin, like a few of us should get together and then come up with what we're looking for, like and score it 1 to 5. You know what I mean? Like for lyrics, all right, originality, wordplay, fucking feeling, like what a new way to describe an old thing, some shit like that. All that, and then we can actually have some way of judging it. You know what I mean? We have no criteria really. Just
I'll tell you this, in my career as a journalist, when I was at home blogger, not even blogger, aspiring blogger, I actually created a top 10 that I base things off of. I still do it to this day. It's evolved a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think that there is room in all these conversations to define how we talk about them. And the only reason I don't bring those in, because I think it's less fun when you do that. It's more fun when you just have people expressing how they feel based off of how they connect with the music. And then you work backwards from that.
Fair enough. I'm right there with you. Yep, all the way. Yeah, that makes sense. But we could do it in the privacy of our own home and then present it to people, and then they can tell us that we're stupid.